Brad Jellinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, just leaked a huge settlement plan with the SEC. This happened less than 24 hours ago, so the news of the SEC deal with Ripple Labs is pretty new. Over 800 million XRP were suddenly moved over not long after that, and there have been many reports that a settlement is about to happen. It wouldn't be a surprise since Brad Jellinghouse, CEO of Ripple at the time, said that the XRP ETF would be here in 6 months or no later than the beginning of 2025. He also said that XRP is not a security in and of itself and that we would find out that soon we have to finish by setting the price of XRP at more than $1,000, which would make you a multimillionaire with just 100 XRP. This is a tweet, and of course we'll talk more about it in today's video where we announce our huge giveaway with metalcrypto.com. For less than $15, Metal Crypto is the first website that lets you buy your own gold and silver metal XRP coins. They look great. You can also get a lot of other crypto-themed clothing, such as your own unique XRP sacks, XRP fan case, XRP cap, and a lot more. Porque also has a lot of other crypto clothing, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Fiat, and Litcoin.as, as well as Jasmine and anything else you can think of. I also suggest a bunch of other really cool products. There is an XRP gold coin in my office, my car, and my home. I keep it there as a constant reminder of how valuable XRP really is, which, in my opinion, will be several $1,000s. I'm giving you a $10 discount by using my link in the description. Plus, you'll be entered into my own personalized XRP giveaway for a chance to win a lot of XRP. So with that out of the way, let's watch the movie. On July 1st, 2024, Ripple turned down a settlement offer from the SEC. The SEC actually made a settlement offer that included a fine of about $102 million, which used to be about $2 billion. However, Ripple chose to turn down the offer in full, so it looks like they are trying again. This comes at the same time as a third settlement deal, and many people think this could be the ones. Actually, that last payment offer is the reason why Ripple releases 1 billion XRP from escrow before a possible settlement. Now, there isn't a lot of information about that offer, and it hasn't been proven for sure that this is even an offer that was made to Ripple Labs. However, there is a lot of talk and speculation that settlement is on the table right now, and that Ripple could pay the SEC a fine by unlocking 1 billion XRP. You can find out everything you need to know about that in this piece. In addition to that, there was the leak that a payment plan came from Ripple's CEO, and that he was at a board meeting where it was leaked. As a result, he said in that clip that settlement is an option and that they're willing to talk about it. Okay, so these are things that we need to understand. Because the settlement could happen at any time, which would have a direct effect on the price of XRP whenever it was released. Also, it makes sense that the SEC is trying to make their position on crypto clear before the election of Donald Trump, because if Trump wins, you can see in a roller clip, he finally told you guys that he would end Joe Biden's war on crypto and make sure that the future of crypto, like Bitcoin, would be made in America. This means he's going to kill everyone and put them out of their place. If they aren't okay with crypto, Gary Gensler is leaving. And this is how he can leave with a clean slate, namely by dropping all of his cases against Ripple Labs and any other cryptocurrency companies and then saying, hey, I cleared up crypto like how this lawsuit was filed the day before the previous chairman actually chose to leave. He leaves the next day. This seems to be the general pattern we're seeing here. Is that the end of the lawsuit? There will be a deal, and it could happen any day now. Cryptography is being used by a lot of people, including the Federal Reserve. As shown in a report that was highlighted not long ago, it was featured right here. I might be able to find that report for you. As part of the Fed.net payment system, the platform is currently in a test phase with more than 120 organizations. These include US Bank, Exchange Bank, and other payment processors that have just joined. Then it talks about Ripple Labs saying that it will use it and maybe even Stellar Lumens to add to the blockchain part of the FANET payment system. The XRP ETF is also very important because the XRP ETP was officially passed in either Sweden or Norway. I think it was Norway, and it was then listed on the Norwegian NASDAQ. This means that XRP is starting to be used on a big scale. Now that I've said that, I want to play this clip right here. Within 6 months. The clip has been rolling for 7 years now. Your voices weren't that loud back then. Definitely, you do feel like you do now. What do you think about an XRP ETF? A week ago, you spoke at the Consensus 2024 meeting. You also said that it was inevitable for XRP, Solana, Cardano, and other companies. No problem. But when it comes to XRP, the SEC has tried to sue you. Okay then, you wouldn't think that Gensler and his team would say no way on that one, in my opinion. It's hard to win this fight with them. Do they really make life hard? After making things hard for many people, they lost in court. At the Consensus meeting in Austin last week, I said that people don't want to be exposed to just one good. You might want to be exposed to silver if you are already exposed to gold. if you have a stake in other goods. For that reason, it makes sense to me. You don't want every threaded object to be at risk. Not long ago, before the SEC got involved, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset, which I think people also forget. But that was before the SEC gave ETH some kind of honor. Once they were asked if ETH was a security, they couldn't say. They now agree with the ETF. They are at odds with each other. They find it hard to contradict themselves. It's very hard to understand. It's not a given that all of our investors know what XRP is. Do you know that XRP is a site for sending and receiving money? Do you agree that's charged? People who don't use the Ripple system can now buy XRP in addition to getting paid in it, right? That's right, XRP is a digital object, just like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Each object has its own unique qualities. There's no doubt that Bitcoin has grown because it has become truly valuable. People are very excited about the smart contracts features of ETH, based on each transaction and very cheaply. Individuals talk about gas fees and the costs of doing business with some other coins. We use XRP as part of our tech stack to handle payments between countries. And you charge the person moving the money something like 0.000001 of XRP, which is about 51 cents right now. But I have a question. Currently, Swift is the top rival in that area. That is, of course, the culture for the whole world. Financial transfers between banks. That is the world one that many people use. They price things a lot higher, right? They really are the most powerful. For example, Swift has been around for about 60 years. And the thing that bothers all of us Swift users is that it hasn't changed much in the last 50 or 60 years because of how it's built. It's slow, expensive, and to be honest, prone to mistakes. Studies show that about 6% of all Swift transactions fail because of mistakes that cause the transaction to be sent back. It can take days to get the transaction back. How are you guys doing? We can do XRP transactions and payments in real time. The best thing for many of our customers who are financial companies is that they don't have to pre-fund their accounts. It's instant and works across borders. That's how Swift works, you pre-fund. There is idle cash in other banks around the world that use XRP in our payments network, Ripple in it. Additionally, the US economy is still the biggest in the world, and its approach to cryptocurrency has been somewhat slow. Some countries like Japan, Singapore, and Switzerland are way ahead of everyone else. Our progress is very slow compared to the international community. Ripple has offices in a lot of those places as well. There are 14 offices for us all over the world. The voice of crypto, the voice of Ripple, has really come up in the United States, as you said earlier. That's what I think is really driving the movement right now. I think changes are happening. That includes money. You have given $50 million to Fair Shake over the past 2 years. This is the lobbying company that cryptocurrency people are really just filling up with money. All of a sudden, Donald Trump says, I'm the crypto president, Joe Biden is profiting. Some talk about, let's loosen up on the rules a bit. You guys have a voice now. To some extent, you're the cat that roared. Instead, I believe it's more about, hey, finally, you're seeing some of the political machinery in the United States move and act. Additionally, we haven't seen the Biden government yet. They have said some things, but they haven't done anything to follow up. Trump has talked about this during his campaign. I believe it is very smart and well planned. Many people are very emotional about this subject. Excitement about new ideas and tools and the knowledge that they can be used to protect consumers. Though, I think it's crazy that it became a political problem. I think the Republicans are being very smart about how they're handling it. I think it's becoming an election issue, which is good for the industry and the market as a whole. With that out of the way, I'm going to end the movie now. Hopefully you all had fun. As always, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to visit metalcrypto.com and use the code FREE10 to get your own unique metal crypto coin in gold, silver, or any other metal you choose. $10 off for you. So I would definitely suggest it. Now that we're done, I hope you guys enjoyed this movie. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Rumble, among other places.